your mouth.
That's the home of the Magic, where we are broadcasting our action live today. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Here's Gordon. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Hawks passing it around. Here's Capella. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Sheer power there from Capella. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
Here's Fultz. Got a piece of it. And so the ball was out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the basket by Isaac.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Young with the ball. On deep. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Got by Gordon, wide open. Here's Vucevic. Stolen by Collins. Capella goes in. The kick out to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Outside Gordon. Yes, that goes in.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Gordon. Second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Cliff Capella.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
4 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Okongwu's shot is good. Orlando leading. Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, 3-pointer. Herder, oh good. And now the pass break. Anthony with the ball. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does,
he's gonna hit everything, right?
Down every time.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Anthony. Shooting
Another foul.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot two free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Magic have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. So Anthony nails both of them.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him and he'll bounce back.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside Rondo. Got it off in time.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derek Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sidelines.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact
Y'all
on the
full of
offense.
it, bro.
I try to focus on that.
Then he gets an easy point. Come on, bro.
Nice guard love.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
On deep, Collins. And
He
Bamba
had the ball right in his fucking hands.
And they continue to control the glass.
Oh, my
I think
Lord.
they've been a more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
And here's Young on the arc. And change shot. But it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Magic leading by 9. Here's Anthony. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Aminu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Back to Aminu. Outside Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the man.
They made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here's Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
The Hawks trailed by 9.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Here's Gordon. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Outside Rondo. Here's the three. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
Shot.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those
And
passes.
this game is
Could
terrific.
have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark. Magic leading by 5. Fournier gets a wide open look. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
All the shit I got this
And that
motherfucker
set
hit.
them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Fultz. Played as it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety because now there's
Right.
nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Outside Bogdanovich.
Let's go.
The tie. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
To going on.
Ah, it's off. Let's go.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little
Yeah.
run here.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. And a deep three from
Let's
Young.
go.
And the dunk by Capella.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
And the second season for
Come on, Capella, man.
to the paint. Looking to get back
go.
on track here. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 6.
They're finding
Oh,
lanes
my
into the
God,
hoop now.
boy.
Consistency, 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Young from outside. Drills
Oh,
the
man.
three-pointer. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Let's trade. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Young up top. He's got 9. In the corner is Hunter.
Ah, it was a bucko.
It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Ross.
No, sir.
Here's Bamba. That one falls. He has
Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Inside. Here's Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. But he stays with it. Young drives in. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And then you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ross.
Oh, fat.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Appreciation for Ross.
Hey,
Never
man,
afraid of going into the contact.
That was great defense, bro.
Well done.
Get a little bailout.
Shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And both free throws good for Ross.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the strike, he's going to cash in more than not.
Rondo on top. Over Anthony. Hits it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ennis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic.
You know, his positioning near the
A lot of computers over still on the ball.
Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Lord have mercy, bro.
One part of Bamba's game that he's been working on, and you know, when you can pass it as a big guy,
Niggas over here giving them bogus ass steals and shit.
Pass to Gallinari. Now Collins. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gallinari.
Oh, but I can't hit that though.
The Magic go the other way with it.
That makes sense.
To the wing right side. And it's flush on Rondo.
Okay,
with the
man,
foul.
bro.
That's his first foul. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Ennis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Gallinari with it. And an intentional foul right there. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. The shot good on the assist by Vucevic. And what's it take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Pass to Capella. On the outside. Kicks it out to Cohen. The Hawks again can't hit. Orlando leading. And Gordon hits it back.
Good to see Gordon coming through with the big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Young looking around. And he can't keep the run as he misses.
I can get my fucking dumb shit
Leading
back. Come
by
on,
3. Here's Gordon. And a missed late.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
No one here close as he lets it go. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, I try to press pause now. Man, getting bailed out the whole game, man.
And here's Atlanta. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Capella. And the top by Capella.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. All going up court. And the top by Capella.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
You know, certainly
They called a foul.
and the momentum
Another bailout.
in his favor. That's basically a 4 or 5
Another bailout.
swing
finish despite getting hacked there big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Capella. And outside.
Your mouth.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Outside Gordon.
Yes, sir.
Collins with some nice.
No bailouts.
And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. We've got 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
No bailouts. Let's go.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest
sir.
moment of the game. Yes.
Nifty move.
Let's start. Let's go. No bailouts.
Is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you know what? Smart.
No bailouts.
Trying to extend the game.
Nigga.
It's not over. It's as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And of course, all the comparisons to Steph Curry.
5 seconds left in the fourth.